Don't be scared about something you don't even have. If your hair is dry, don't be afraid of moisture. Don't be afraid of hydration. Your hair is dry. Most times women come to me because I am a hairstylist. Oh my gosh, I forgot to introduce myself. So my name is Chanel. I am the lover girl behind Main Reviver Styles, and I am based out of Raleigh, North Carolina. And I be getting these girls together, okay? All the way together with their routine goals, with their hair care goals, internally and externally. I am your girl. So my clients coming to me and they're just like, Chanel, it's like no matter what I do to my hair, it's dry, it's damaged, it's see-through, it's boneless. I get all the names and I just be like, is it really like that? But it really do be like that. And a lot of times when I ask them, do you get your protein treatments? Are you eating your proteins? What are some health things that you're doing to ensure a hydrated and moisturized hair and scalp? And 9 times out of 10, there's a leak in the routine, okay? When natural hair first started being a thing, it was like, don't do this, don't do that. Don't wash your hair, don't wash your scalp. Don't do protein, it makes your hair hard. I'll give you a trick for that. Don't do protein, it makes your hair hard. Don't clarify your hair. Now we get into don't clarify your hair. Okay. We gonna have to debunk that because it's those little bits that y'all were listening to that created confusion in y'all, and that's why your hair continues to be dry. And I don't want that for you anymore. So we're gonna fix that. On this page, you're not gonna see a lot of hair care terms because I personally believe that it's all this hair care terms, hair care knowledge, hair care terminology that has created a lot of friction. So I'm going to give you a quick review about hair. Now, your hair strands is made up of disulfide bonds. Disulfide bonds is what gives your hair shape. It gives your hair pattern. There are certain things you can do to break that down and weaken it. Color, not using heat protectant or not using blow dry spray, not hydrating and moisturizing your hair, not getting your protein. And because of that, you're breaking your bonds down and it is creating friction, dryness, breakage in your hair. So what you want to do, you want to strengthen those bonds that's in your hair strand to make your hair comprehensively whole. Okay, that is the goal, to make you whole when it comes to yourself and your hair. So that's why I feel like y'all should not be afraid of protein, because protein does just that. It strengthens your hair. It strengthens those disulfide bonds, okay? And when you have hair that's strengthened, it thrives, it grows, it gets thicker. Yes, you can have density jumps, but you have to make sure that your hair is strong. Okay, and that's what protein does. It reduces that breakage. It makes your hair stronger. And we have what you call elasticity, where when you break that hair apart, it should immediately bounce back to its curl. If it rips off, then that's breakage. And that is what we want to prevent. So we want to strengthen the disulfide bonds and make your elasticity of your hair stronger. Okay, so do not be afraid of protein and what protein is meant to do. What I want y'all to remember, because I'm not giving y'all a whole bunch of hairstylist terms because it should stay in the salon, but I do want to tell you how to maintain your hair at home. Okay, so for home care tips, basically protein strengthens your hair. The reason why you feel like your hair gets hard after a protein, because most proteins do create that hardness in your hair. What back in the day hairstylists, some didn't understand was, yes, put a protein in my hair, but you have to follow up with a moisturizing or a hydrating conditioner to make it softer. What I do in my salon, I mix it. So I mix the protein with the hydrating conditioner in one so that it doesn't become hard, and you get the protein and you get the moisture at the same time. A lot of people be scared about moisture overload. Don't be scared about something you don't even have. If your hair is dry, don't be afraid of moisture. Don't be afraid of hydration. Your hair is dry. How you gonna care about moisture overload and you got excessive dryness? That's Moisture overload is over here, excessive dryness is over here, okay? So let's meet it in the middle. Let's get balanced, let's get normal with the moisture and the hydration that you need. But protein is an aid in that. There are some protein treatments that you can use before your wash day, because what you need to get in the habit of is a routine, not a trend. Not a trend that you see on social media, but a routine, a product-based routine, okay? Okay, so let's focus on getting your hair to a routine so you can finally live free in your hair, safe in your natural hair, and you can be able to sport your hair in confidence, knowing that you are that girl. You are that girl, okay? Because you really are. So let's get into the product that I recommend that you can use at home, okay? And then that doesn't mean do not go to a salon for the protein that you need at the salon, but this is a protein that you can use at home, okay? Let's get into it. Nasara Organics is bomb for at-home care, y'all. And I love Nasara Organics because if you go to her page, you'll know, and I will tag her page in the description, but you will know that the results be resulting, okay? It be resulting. So I will have the website of where you can get this, and you're going to type in the code MainGirl10. I will have that code for you, and you can get this at your doorstep, okay? This is something that she ships to you, and I love it. It's called Protein Potion. A lot of us be upset at protein, but what you need to be upset with is your routine, because that's what upsets me, okay? Because we all need a routine, no matter how busy you are. Your hair will not thrive without a routine, and that's what we focus on when we use this. So what I love about it is it has mayo, eggs, oil, and it has a little bit of vinegar, organic oil, raw honey, and mint oil, okay? Y'all know, for those of you who don't know, I am a honey girl. Honey is a great moisturizing agent for the hair. It softens your hair, and you're supposed to have more manageable hair that you can be able to manage in between salon visits. So when you come to the salon, we can keep up with your trims. We can keep up with your styles. We can do the things you don't feel like doing. But at the very least, if you don't want to go to a salon every 2 to 3 weeks, you really need to be maintaining your hair at home. And this is the best protein to do it. So what I want you to know is this does not go on after you wash your hair like regular protein treatments. You put it on before you wash your hair. And I've used it. I'll use it on me, and I use it on my daughter. It's really bomb. And I love it because you can actually feel the oils in it. So it's really treating your hair before you get your hair treated. And I love that about this protein potion. It's similar to pre-pooing your hair, except instead of you doing it the night before, you're doing it 45 minutes before you actually wash your hair, okay? So it revives your hair, it strengthens your hair. I'm not promising you growth over here, because growth determines your routine, genetics, what's hereditary. So that's what growth depends on. I use products that's already in my salon, and the first product we're going to talk about is their protein treatment, because y'all are so scared of protein. And I want you to get more comfortable with using protein, because protein is your best friend. Okay, protein strengthens that hair. Look at my locks. These ain't moving because I don't have a routine. These are moving because of my routine, because I don't do much with my hair, okay? And my routine involves this. When I take these out, I'm gonna put this in. Also, it's very important that if you choose to get braids, me personally, I'm not against braids, okay? I'm not against braids. I just teach you what to do before your braids and what to do after your braids. This is a must after your braids, okay? This is a must have, must do after your braids. So I highly suggest you get it. You want to maximize result. So the product recommends that I give you, it gives you a maximized result in your hair. Okay? Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to like. Every other Thursday, give you a product recommend that I recommend you use in between your salon visits that I also use in the salon. So get your protein potion, MainGirl10, you get 10% off. Go ahead and click the link in my bio. It's right in my bio. Go down, scroll down. You will see this picture. When you see this picture, you're at the right link. Get your jar. You will not regret it. And yes, you do have to keep it in the fridge, okay? Until next time, bye.